Peace, family. Did Tim Tsyzu and his team count their chickens before they hatch? We heard Glenn Jennings, which is Tim Tsyzu's manager, say on the Boxing Voice that, yeah, you know, instead of fighting Terrence Crawford next, we will be dropping, if we have to, we would drop the WBO strap in order to fight Errol Spence in Dallas, Texas. They say it's going to be a big fight. It's the bigger fight from a money standpoint. And I understand that. But it seemed like they was overlooking Sebastian Fundora. Sebastian Fundora, that Florida boy, pulled off the upset last night, and he upset the apple cart. Sent Kangaroo Tim. He's going back to Australia, heartbroken and hurt. He was that close to getting that Errol Spence fight. And, you know, Errol Spence, the same guy who got knocked out by Terrence Crawford with the damaged goods, which was probably was an easier fight for Tim Tsyzu. He probably was looking at, Errol Spence as the cherry pick. Now he's counting his chickens before they hatch, him and his manager, his management team, and now they looking stupid. Al Heyman, boy, you're a genius. Al Heyman pulled the old 52 fake out. Keith Thurman pulled out from an injury. Then they stuck Sebastian Fundora in there. 6'6" and Towering Inferno came in there. Towering Inferno came in there, and he upset the apple cart. Now Tim Tsyzu going back to Australia. But at least you stayed active, and at least, you know what I mean, at least you with the PBC, everything will be good for you. I'll go look out for you. Don't worry about it. Anyways, the Florida boy, Sebastian Fundora, is now, look like he's going to be the one fighting, fighting the loser, Errol Spence. He's fighting, Fundora's going to fight Terrence Crawford's leftovers. So, I'm happy for Fundora that he won last night. I picked Tim Tsyzu to win, but I said that the only way that Fundora can win this fight, he's going to have to control the distance and the range. If he works behind the jab, that's my receipt that I gave Friday. If he works behind the jab, don't get caught up in a lot of 50-50 exchanges. Don't fight the way he normally fights, like to get on the inside and bang. I say he can win this fight. And that's exactly what he did. He did the total opposite. He controlled the distance and range. I didn't see the fights last night, guys. I was tired. I was asleep. Spent time with the family, but I didn't see any of the fights last night, so I'm just going off of the reports that's been put out there. But I'm happy for Fundora, Florida boy. You know, I got to ride with Florida. I'm going to ride for Florida 7 days a week, twice on Sundays, and I'm going to be riding for him if he fights Errol Spence. I'll ride with the Florida boy. But as it relates to Tim Tsyzu, you know what I mean? You and your team made a miscalculation. You had Thurman in the bag. Thurman pulled out, and then they came with the Machiavelli, the 52 fake out with the Towering Inferno, and we see what happened. Tim Tsyzu, I think this is a lesson to learn. You know, never be counting your chickens before they hatch. You know, when your team start talking duck language already, well, we gonna drop the belt and do this and do that. And I get it. You want to try to get your money and stuff like that. Nothing wrong with that. But I think when you put that out there in the universe, I think this is what happens. You got Fundora sitting in the cut. Fundora was a plus 400 underdog. Tim Tsyzu was a minus 650 favorite. So he was favored to win this fight handsomely. If anybody would have put any good money on Fundora, you won a lot of money. You get what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Fundora did his job. He made Florida proud. I'm proud of Fundora. You did your thing. You did exactly what I didn't think you was going to do. You actually box. And it goes to show you, you have an 80-inch arm reach. If you work behind that jab like you're supposed to, work behind that stick, and stop trying to brawl and bang every time, you'll be good. Now, you can overpower and overwhelm the smaller guys, but I just felt that someone like a Tim Tsyzu, you couldn't do that. Now, some say that the cut that Tim Tsyzu had on his forehead or on top of his head, blood got in his eyes. He couldn't see. Hey, man, that's the fight game, man. It is what it is. That's how it worked out. The cut, you couldn't see. It is what it is. Fact of the matter is, you was favored to win. You lost. It happens in boxing. Win some, lose some. Tim Tsyzu is a good fighter. Keep your head up, Tim. But tell your manager, stop counting the chickens before they hatch. Stop talking that duck language, and everything will be okay. And also, Rolly Romero. Ooh, I got a video for you coming up. What do you guys think? Do you think that Tim Tsyzu's team pretty much kind of cursed him a little bit by speaking in advance about, yeah, we're going to be fighting Errol Spence next, and yeah, we're going to be fighting in Dallas, and we're going to drop the belt, and Crawford going to have to wait? Do you think that's it? Do you think they was overlooking him? Leave your comments below. Hate, like, share, and subscribe. See you guys on the next one. Peace.
Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go.